the most important solutions to this is to drain the river. You know, there was a time federal government insisted, wanted to do it, they stop at Barrow. If the thing can be expanded and moved down to Jeba, that this seasonal flood will be controlled if the river is drained. And I want to seize this opportunity to inform you again that over 150,000 hectares of rice farm was damaged, destroyed. You can't get anything there now except water. Then we have over 200,000 farmers that have been displaced. Some are in Niger, many are in this town now, taken hostage. And we have over 150,000 animals and goats and sheep that have been drained away down to the mainstream of the river Niger, that is to Kogi side. That notwithstanding, I want to inform you again that we have over 52 schools, that over 56 communities that have been submerged because of the coming of the river.
In Benin City, the Edo State capital, the floods are no less devastating, and residents scramble to save what is left of their belongings.
Since 1983, when I passed here, the whole place were bush. If you are not select, we know if it know where erosion is inside bush. Me will be first. I can't be 10 at 10.
Both bed, foam, not be even food whether they eat at the top. All finish. We not get one thing good thing again.
It is sad, you know, looking at people who have suffered, worked so hard to build a home for their own family, and today submerged in water. And there's nothing you can even take out of this house now. And so many things destroyed. Over the years, it hasn't happened like this. And this is as a result of the problem that emanated from the construction on that federal road. And we have also we spoke to the contractor, which of course we invited them to the house. They came and they said because they needed to have more money, you know, to complete the problem so that they can solve it, which I have done by God's grace to make sure that we put more money in the budget for them to be able to, you know, solve that, to curb the menace, because prevention is better than cure.
In the southeastern part of the country and in Anambra State, communities along the River Niger have a taste of flood disaster. This attracts the attention of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. The aim of the tour is to ascertain the level of preparedness of Anambra State government to cater to the emergency situation as flood has taken over the community. The major challenge is the willingness of the people to move to safe grounds despite the obvious dangers.
Since about a week now, the flood has been disturbing our village seriously. Everybody has been packing. Everywhere is disorganized. Everywhere is full of flood. Flood is disturbing us seriously. We don't know what to do. My mother, everybody don't run. Not me there for us for now. But asking government to look at what is happening to our side, it's meant for them to know what to do. If they will leave us like that, it's meant for them. If they will help us, it's meant for them.
Now, in this period now, no fish to eat is a very big problem. And the sick ones, no one will cross them to come to clinic for their treatment. As we are now, we are empty. Nothing to eat, no money, nothing to buy. You cannot go and buy, nothing to sell. The drugs, the remaining one that we have, we don't sell it. Nobody comes to come and buy drugs.
The visiting team from NEMA fears the continuous stay of residents in the affected communities may spell doom.
If you look at the level of water rise, you know, it's something else, you know, very alarming. So there's a need for sensitization programs to be aggressive sanitation programs to be carried out in these communities. And we're all aware that all states that are located, that are contiguous to the rivers Niger and Benue, about 12 of them, are going to be heavily impacted, as predicted by the Nigerian Hydrological Services Agency. So we should continue advocating and asking people to move, to evacuate to higher grounds provided by the state government. We are saying evacuation should be now because you don't know when they will release water. You remember in 2012, we got the information on 3 days to the day they release water. And it was very devastating. So there's a need to be proactive.
Jigawa State in the north loses about 280 communities and over 60,000 hectares of farmlands to flood.
We're talking now, we have about 14 local governments affected. The worst of them would be Ringin, Taura, Jahun, Miga, where we presently are now. And as you can see, almost 2-3 kilometers of a major road linking one part of the state to another has been overtaken by the water. Our main concern now is to provide transportation for villages that have been completely cut off. Some villages have absolutely no access to the outside world because of the fact that they've been cut off or encircled by water. We have massive destruction of farmland. By our estimation, about 60,000 hectares of cultivated land is now completely submerged.